大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everybody, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we're going over the song 童话 by Michael Wong. Wang Guangliang is his Chinese name, and he is a Malaysian singer-songwriter who achieved success in the Chinese music world back in the early 2000s or so. And he's written also for other well-known singers. I think there was Fish Liang, which is one of the singers we've covered before. Anyways, this particular song comes from his album Fairy Tale, which I believe was released in 2005 and was one of his most successful, perhaps still the most successful album to date. And let's take a look at the lyrics. All right, first line, 忘了有多久，再没听到你. So 忘了 means forgot. So 忘 is to forget. 了 is a completed, it indicates some action is completed. So 忘了有 there has been. 多久 久 is a long time. 多 is how much, so how long. Forgot how long it's been. 再 means again. 没 means not. 听到 is to hear. 你 is you. So forgot how long it's been since I last heard you. 对我说你最爱的故事。对我 to me 说 is to say. 你最爱的 you 最 means most. 爱 is love. 爱的故事 is story. So 你最爱的故事 is the story that you love most. The word the in there, or particle if you want to call it that, basically takes whatever came before it as the descriptor of whatever comes after it. So 你最爱的故事 the story that you love most. So I forgot how long it's been since I last heard you tell me the story that you love most. And then we have 我想了很久，我开始慌了. So 我想了 I thought. 很久 very long. So you see the 了 again and the 久. 忘了有多久 from the first line. Now 我想了很久 I thought for a very long time. 我开始 I start to. I've started to. 慌了 is become panicked, to panic. I've thought for a long time and I've started to panic. 是不是我又做错了什么？我又做错什么？是不是 is it or is it the case that 我 I 又 again 做错 means to do something wrong, and then 什么 means something. So is it that I did something wrong again? 我又做错什么？So this person has done something wrong before, the narrator. All right. 你哭着对我说 You is 你哭着 is crying while crying 对我 to me 说 said or say. So you said to me while crying. 童话里都是骗人的. 童话 is fairy tales, folk tales. And then 都是 they're all. 骗人 is lies, to lie, lying. And then 童话里都是骗人的 means all the stuff in the fairy tales, they're just lying to people. They're all lies. They're all deceptions. And then 我不可能是你的王子. 我 I 不可能 no way, no possibility. 可能 means possible, and then 不 means not, so not possible. 是 to be 你的 your 王子 prince. I can't possibly be your prince. 我不可能是你的王子. Then 也许你不会懂. 也许 means perhaps. It's like maybe, but elevated, a little bit fancier than maybe. 也许你 is you, 不会 will not, don't understand. Maybe you will not understand. Perhaps you will not understand. 从你说爱我以后, 从 means from the time when or since, 你说 you said 爱我 loved me or love me 以后 afterwards. So from the time that you said you loved me and after that, 我的天空星星都亮了. Okay, so 我的天空 is my sky. 天空 is sky. 星星 are stars. 都 all 亮了 is they lit up, they became bright. In my sky, the stars lit up, basically. Okay, and then we hit the famous chorus. 我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使. Okay, so 我愿 means I am willing to. 愿 is short for 愿意, so 我愿意, but they got rid of the 意, so 我愿 I'm willing. That happens a lot in Chinese is sometimes most words are 2 syllables, 2 characters or more. And sometimes one of those characters will be removed for efficiency. Okay, so 我愿变成 is to become. 童话里, so 童话 is the fairy tale, name of the song. 里 means inside, so in. I am willing to become in a fairy tale. 你爱的 you love, the one that you love, 那个 that 天使 is angel. So I'm willing to become the angel that you love in the fairy tales, which this line has always bothered me because most fairy tales, the main character is the prince, right? Like the 王子 that was mentioned in a previous line. So I can't think of any fairy tales, or at least famous fairy tales off the top of my head, that use angels as the main character. Anyways, it is what it is. Okay, so 我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使. This grammatically is a little bit slightly challenging, but you can do it. So I'm willing to become 童话里 in the fairy tale 你爱的那个天使 the angel that you love, where angel is at the end of the sentence. Okay, 张开双手. 张开 is to open wide. 双手 is a pair of hands. 变成 to become or change into. 翅膀. And then wings. 守护你, 守护 is to protect or to guard, right? So 张开双手, open wide both arms, both hands, and they become wings to protect you. Interesting visual, okay? 你要相信, you have to believe, you must believe. 相信 is to believe, and then 要 can mean a lot of different things, but in this context, it means must. You have to, you've got to, you gotta believe. And then 相信我们, believe we, 我们 is we, 会 will, 像 be like, 童话故事, so 童话 fairy tales, 故事 is story, and then 里 is inside. You must believe that we will be like in the fairy tales, ... 幸福和快乐是结局. And then 幸福 is happiness, but it's kind of more like blessedness. It's more than just a shallow kind of happiness, it's a deep happiness. And 快乐 is more of the happy, regular happy. So 幸福和快乐是结局 is the ending. So you must believe that we will end happily, you know, because fairy tale, well, not all fairy tales end happily ever after, but a lot of them do, right? So, okay. And actually, maybe not a lot of them do. Some of them do, whatever. All right. 一起写下我们的结局. 一起 means together. 写下 is to write down. 我们的 our. 结局 is ending. We want to write the ending together. So, yes, I believe there was a music video that went with this song, and if I recall correctly, it was slightly miserable. Well, not really. It's just kind of, you know, bittersweet, sad, whatever. They're just trying to tug on the heartstrings, right? Anywho's, that is the song. This is Tónghuà by Michael Wong. And I wouldn't say that any of the vocabulary is particularly difficult. These are all fairly common words that you should see within your, you know, top 1,000, top 5,000 most common Chinese characters and words. So hopefully that song helped you. And if you also have a song that you would like to see the lyrics explained, feel free to leave a message, send a message. And until we see you again, 再见.